Wolves are so fascinating, beautiful, strong, fierce. And you want to help your students understand life as a wilderness animal. Could they survive? Can they learn to hunt, raise cubs, defend their territory? You could help them experience that life with WolfQuest and assess how they're doing all along the way. They create their wolf and set out on a quest to find a mate and begin life in the wild. They'll need to learn the keyboard controls to move and control their actions, and you'll find out who really mastered those map reading skills as they look for a home or try to avoid danger. There are lots of things to learn, like how to hunt when that red energy level is too low, or when they're entering wolf territory. They have special vision to see another wolf's scent as they look for their mate. It will be important to know when to be polite and give another wolf his space. The first quest isn't done until they find an available and agreeable wolf to start a pack. Learning wolf etiquette will be valuable for staying alive or just getting along. You can assess how they're doing if they manage to stay fed, rested, alive, and find a companion. They need to watch both their energy and stamina. It may be the end of their first quest, but it's really just the beginning of their adventure. It's helpful to check their pack stats so they can see how they're doing. Now the real work of starting a pack begins. They're in Yellowstone, so they'll have to watch out for grizzly bears, but there are coyotes, rabbits, and elk for food. If they've made it this far, you'll know they've learned basics of staying alive. It's important to choose a good den near food and water, but far enough away from predators and other wolf packs. There's so much to do, and they'll have to be good at following directions for marking the territory to keep other wolves away and make it safe for some cubs. There are also gauges for how well the marking is going, and they must keep hunting and eating. They'll have succeeded if they move on to the next stage of pack building, the cubs. And this is where it gets really interesting. The big day has arrived. Aren't they cute? Maybe so, but those directions only take you just so far. In addition to keeping herself alive, Mother Wolf has 4 mouths to feed and protect. There's also the marking of the territory, which constantly keeps fading. A mother wolf's work is never done. Some of the girls in class may start wishing they had chosen to be a male wolf. It's a real juggling act, keeping those cubs near the den and out of danger, plus hunting and eating twice as often to keep feeding them, not to mention marking all that territory. Of course, there's more feeding, and marking, and eating, and feeding. Good grief. More marking. And of course, more feeding. Oh, a quiet moment. Oh, and finally. Oh no. I certainly do know what to do. Where's Chinook? Oh yes, and here's the current assessment. This type of activity is extremely valuable for assessing mastery. Students get immediate feedback and the unique chance to live as a wolf in Yellowstone Park.